everyone, Tony Schiavone here, along with me, as always, Stu Ma'am, and this is the NWA World Championship Wrestling. Tonight we're going to see some of the greatest stars in the NWA right here. Stay with us. All right, welcome back, everybody. More NWA wrestling action coming your way. We are just 2 weeks away. No, I take it back. We're 1 week away from the Clash of the Champions in Miami, Florida. Making their way down to the ring at this time, the Mulkey Brothers, and they're going to be going up against one of the most devastating teams we have seen in the NWA in a very long time. They call themselves the Towers of Power. Psycho Sid, Sid Vicious, and Mean Mark Callis.
Oh, no doubt, these are two of the baddest, toughest guys I've ever seen in the squared circle. Randy Mulkey stepping outside the ring, probably the smartest thing he's done since signing a contract to get in the ring with these two guys.
Yeah, I might be tempted to have to agree with that. Next week, we will be seeing the Clash of the Champions coming to you live right here on the Nation Network. Miami, Florida will be the scene. The James L. Knight Center. We will have things different. Right now, we are without the NWA World Champion. There is no champion, but that is about to change.
Well, the questions and the answers will all be coming together down at Miami because Ric Flair, former champion, Lex Luger, now former champion, will have their dispute settled in the court of opinion pretty much when they get into that ring. And now Mean Mark Callis still not done with Randy Bill Mulkey getting a momentary opportunity there.
Yeah, I think Bill Mulkey may have made a huge mistake in trying to punish Mean Mark Callis. I don't think that that's going to work out very well for him personally. Look at him all the way to the top rope. The big man, what is he doing? I don't believe it. Mean Mark Callis just walked the tightrope and brought everything down on Randy Mulkey.
Well, as we look at the tag teams here going at it, we understand that the NWA United States Tag Team Championship will be decided as well.
The finals of the NWA U.S. Tag Team Title Tournament will be at the Clash of the Champions. Look at the Mulkeys. They're absolutely doing an amazing job in this match. Better than I ever would have imagined.
Now working the arm of Mean Mark Callis, and I've got to tell you, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Well, I don't know that Mean Mark Callis can believe it either, because now he is going to work on Mulkey. Randy Mulkey is in trouble. Side slam into the mat he goes. Lunging tag is made, and now stunned. Down goes Mean Mark. Fans here are absolutely astonished at what they've been seeing.
Well, I'm still amazed. I think perhaps the Towers of Power took this one a little too lightly. But at the end of the day, I would still be very surprised.
Well, I think everybody would be surprised, if not absolutely shocked and amazed. Here comes the double team, and this is not going to go well for Mulkey. Double back body drop, and he went way up into the rafters with that one. Sid Vicious just taking him down with a clothesline. And now the Towers of Power have this match a little bit more where I think we all anticipated it being. Mulkey ducked it out, but walked right into the backside of it. Oh, he's got him on the throat.
What's he gonna do now? He choke slams him.
What a move by Vicious. Once again to the turnbuckle he goes. Here it is, double team. Powerbomb! Oh my goodness! What happened?
Sid Vicious looked like he was trying to get bulky, but that didn't work out.
Reverse Irish whip into the turnbuckle, and now Mulkey is in trouble. Mean Mark Callis has one. What's he going to do with him? Up over his shoulder. Dropping a face first into that. Callis by the throat.
Oh, this one's done. He's going to punish him.
And it's over. There are your winners, the Towers of Power, Mean Mark and Sid Vicious.
Well, give the Mulkey some credit. He gave a lot more fight than I was expecting to see. But they also paid one hell of a price for it.
Look at that move right there. That would have been it. I'm not sure how that's considered a legal move, but he got away with it. Referee allowed it. And that was it. Mulkey collapsing. There are your winners. They still are undefeated here at the NWA. The Towers of Power. Sid Vicious, Mean Mark Callis. All right, fans, stick around. We've got a hell of a main event for you. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, teaming up with Sting. They'll be going up against Terry Funk and a hand-picked tag team partner. All right, fans, we are back here live in the studios and now being joined by the former NWA World Champion, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, as we head into the Clash of the Champions. Ric Flair hoping to regain the NWA World title from Lex Luger, and it will be one for the ages. Ladies and gentlemen, you won't want to miss this.
Once again, and for the very last time, I stand before you as the World Heavyweight Champion without a title. You all know that I am the real World Champion. And more importantly, Luger, you know it. You see the difference, big man? I said it before. I know I'm the champion, and you know you never were. Next week, Clash of the Champions, James L. Knight Center. We're going to settle it once and for all. But let me tell you something, Lex. You made some messes. You made a bed you're going to have to sleep in. You're no longer a member of the Horsemen, and next week you'll have absolutely no claim to the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, wait a minute, here he comes. The total package.
We better get security standing by because this could get out of control very quickly here. You've got all the elements to make one hell of an explosion.
Well, total package Lex Luger looking extraordinarily confident.
If I understand what you're saying, Rick, you're trying to tell me that I've never been the champion? Well, let me tell you something right now, Rick. I am the NWA champion. I beat you. You didn't beat me. And where I come from, that makes me the winner.
Well, apparently where you come from, they've got a pretty faulty education system because you were supposed to beat me 2 out of 3 times. And unless you forgot how to count to 2 like a certain referee, you didn't beat anybody.
Look, referee makes the call. That's not my business. My business is defending the world title. And as far as I'm concerned, that's what I'm doing a week from tonight in South Florida. As for not being a member of the Horsemen anymore, I don't need any of you.
I picked you out of the gutter. I brought you in to the elite, the greatest of all time, the 4 Horsemen, and this is how you repay me. This is how you repay us. I'm going to not just beat you next week in Miami, I am going to end you.
You know what's going to end, Rick? This incessant chatter coming from your mouth. Because I've had it. These people have had it. We've all had it enough. I'm going to put you in the torture rack again, Rick. And I'm going to break that back of yours. And you are never going to be here to bother any of us again.
You think you're going to hurt me? You think you're going to put me out? I'm going to put that figure 4 leg lock on you, big man. Hey, I've said it before, I may not be 6'7" and 300 pounds, but I specialize in big guys. Woo!
Yeah. Well, I may not specialize in anything, but I've got your number. And I, once again, will be victorious. And no Horseman will be getting involved, Rick. So next week, that's your last run at the title.
You're going to tell me about the last run? I'll tell you something right now. Next week, you're going to find out what I've always said is true. Diamonds are forever, and so is the Nature Boy. Woo! Now, I've got some lovely ladies waiting on me in the back. I will see you in Miami, and you will see the lights.
The Nature Boy Ric Flair, the total package Lex Luger. They're going to do it 1 week from tonight. All right, wrestling fans, we are back live from the studios here in Atlanta, Georgia. They are the former NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Midnight Express, and we see James E. Cornette pulling up the rear.
Well, the Midnight Express right now don't look like the team that just lost the titles a week ago.
You see that look on the face of Jim Cornette. Well, that's because he knows next week at the Clash of the Champions, his men are going to get a return match for those NWA Tag Team titles. But in the meantime, tonight, they can try and get a little retribution in a one-on-one match. It'll be Bobby Eaton going up against Ricky Morton. And now here comes his opponent, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, and there they are with the NWA Tag Team titles. The Rock and Roll Express. They were taken out by the Midnight Express back in the month of October. They sat back healing the injuries for over 3 months, made their return several weeks ago, and have absolutely run roughshod in the meantime.
Oh, this is one right here I've been waiting for. It's a one-on-one matchup. But you know Ricky Morton is going to want to get some kind of retribution on Bobby Eaton here.
No doubt about it whatsoever. Suplex right there. Bobby Eaton in control of this one early on. The Miami, Florida next week. The Clash of the Champions live from the James L. Knight Center. The Rock and Roll Express will be defending the NWA Tag Team titles against the Midnight Express. And now Bobby Eaton removing the top turnbuckle pad.
Exposes the steel ring, and that is now going to become a weapon of sorts if anyone cares to use it. I'm not sure Ricky Morton knows what happened.
Nobody home. Morton got out of the way, but Bobby Eaton able to recover quickly and now goes right to that suplex brainbuster. Morton's in trouble and he went out the floor, but he's in the wrong part of town.
Eaton was distracting the referee, and Condrey looked like he was about to do a little something there.
Belly to back suplex and Ricky Morton down. He stunned him, and now Ricky Morton with a shoulder tackle. Bob Eaton back to one knee, and Ricky Morton going to work. Morton going all the way up to the top rope. Drives the fist down. Bob Eaton is in trouble. Referee's in position, gets one, and that's all he's going to get.
That was very close indeed.
Now Ricky Morton with Bob Eaton into the turnbuckle. Ramming his head into the turnbuckle, the exposed steel. Bob Eaton doesn't know where he is.
That steel ring exposed by Eaton and now has backfired on him. I'm surprised he isn't busted open by it.
Ricky Morton waiting for Eaton to get up. Axe handle down across the head, and Eaton's in trouble. The look on the face of Jim Cornette says it all. And now Ricky Morton sends him crashing down to the floor. Now Morton going out on the concrete floor with Bobby Eaton. Just ran him into the steel steps here at ringside. Elbow right to the head, and now Bob Eaton back in the ring. Ricky Morton is in trouble.
Got him with a neck breaker, perfectly executed. Ricky Morton now in trouble. And as long as he remains in that prone position, he is going to be catching some brutality at the hands of the Midnight Express, Bob Eaton.
Morton coming out the back door. Winds him up, Russian leg sweep, and down goes beautiful Bobby. Nice elbow drop by Ricky Morton. Robert Gibson outside the ring, cheering his tag team partner on. Live drop kick, and down goes Bob Eaton. Morton right now has the upper hand, but can he put him away? Big right to the midsection. Oh, Eaton caught him. He got him. 1, 2. Oh, and barely getting his shoulder off the mat is Bobby Eaton.
I thought it was all over there. Bobby Eaton just barely got that shoulder up off the mat.
The right hand by Eaton meeting Morton before the boot could get to Eaton. Beautiful Bobby. We're not used to seeing either of these two men in singles competition, and for that matter, neither of them are used to it either, so there are moments where it looks like they're looking for a tag to be made and then they have to remind themselves that this is not a tag team match. Ricky Morton from the top rope drives the elbow once again, and now we're going to see if that's enough to beat Bob Eaton. He hooks a leg. 2 only.
But I've got to tell you, it looks like Bob Eaton is starting to wear down just a little bit here.
Well, he's definitely winding down, and He's going to have to come up with something to turn the tide on this one or it'll be all over. Ricky Morton fights his way out. There's another drop kick. He hooks a leg. Eaton is down. And he gets out, but just barely.
That wasn't even a kick out. It was more of a shrug. I don't know how much more Bobby Eaton can withstand at this point.
Morton's got him up. Textbook suplex right in the middle of the ring. Ricky Morton getting this crowd fired up.
Now what's he gonna do? All the way to the top rope. Ricky Morton wants him up, and let's see what happens here.
Oh, he caught him. I thought he was gonna go for the cover. And now, beautiful Bobby with a shot to the midsection.
Oh, Morton coming out the back door, and Eaton turned around. Flying hit scissor. Oh, I thought he was going to roll him up and catch the leg.
Would have been a huge opportunity right there. Morton brings it out to the middle of the ring. Hooks the leg. Bobby Eaton is in trouble, and he still manages to kick out.
Not sure where Bobby Eaton's getting it from, but he has managed to get a shoulder off the mat, and right now the tempo of this one is completely in control by Ricky Morton.
Morton again sending Eaton into the turnbuckle, and now what's he got in mind? Working over the shoulder. Doing it again. Went for the drop kick, and Bobby Eaton sidesteps that one. Back elbow, stunning Ricky Morton. Shoulder breaker. Goes for the cover. Oh, he almost got him.
Oh, that was a devastating maneuver, no doubt about it. And now Ricky Morton is in trouble.
Neck breaker by Eaton. Bobby Eaton hooks a leg. 1, 2, 3. He got him.
Wow, big victory right there for Bobby Eaton over Ricky Morton.
He was on the receiving end of a lot of the punishment in this one, but somehow Bobby Eaton managed to survive it all. This was the beginning of the end.
That shoulder breaker really took its toll on Ricky Morton.
Well, now we know why Jim Cornette has that smile on his face. If that happens a week from tonight, we're going to have new tag team champions, fans. When we come back, we've got our main event. Don't go away. live from our studios, and entering the ring at this time, he is from the Double Cross Ranch out of Texas. This is Terry Funk, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Terry Funk is a man on a mission. He has no love for Sting nor Dusty Rhodes. We saw one hell of a match between Terry Funk and Sting several weeks ago, and it has ignited a feud that is going to continue on, apparently.
Well, Terry Funk says he has handpicked the tag team partner tonight so he can go up against both Sting and Dusty Rhodes. Oh, my goodness. Well, if you're going to handpick a partner, I don't know that you can do much better than this. The man who is still unbeaten here in the NWA, the man that they simply call Vader.
Oh, he's definitely one of the biggest, baddest, meanest guys you'll ever get in the ring with. And Sting and the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, have their work cut out for them now.
He has this ritual entrance he performs with that headdress. Terry Funk outside the ring, and he is looking up at the man he has chosen to be his tag team partner here tonight. In 1 week's time, it will be Terry Funk going one-on-one with the Icon Sting. But for tonight, it will be a tag team match, and it is our main event. His opponent at the Clash of the Champions, the Icon, the man they call Sting.
Sting has absolutely riled up this crowd like nobody else can.
They love him. I'd like to see what happens if Sting can put that sharpshooter, that scorpion deathlock of his on somebody like Big Van Vader.
Well, by the same token, Big Van Vader, what if he were to get the power bomb on somebody like Dusty Rhodes?
That would be something to see. Speaking of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, he's here in attendance. And the tag team partner of Sting tonight. Dusty Rhodes, former NWA World Champion in his own right. Recently coming to the aid of Lex Luger as he was being attacked by the Horsemen. All right, Bell Sounds, action's underway, and it is Sting and Terry Funk wasting no time hooking it up. We're going to see these two men one-on-one in a week's time in South Florida as part of the Clash of the Champions.
Oh, last time we saw these two guys get in the ring together, it was a barn burner. Fans want to see it again. I want to see it again, and we're going to see it again.
Terry Funk now getting the upper hand on Sting. What's he going to do with him? Walking him all the way over to his corner. Smart move right there. Terry Funk takes him over. Of course, Terry Funk, no stranger to tag team wrestling. He's brother Dory Funk Jr., and he has been very successful in the past as a tag team. And now Terry Funk wanting Sting to get up to his feet, and he does. Down across the head. And a big elbow. Sting going to work right here. Irish whip sends him into the corner now. Possible double team, but Dusty Rhodes drops off the apron, letting Sting have his moment. He's got him upside down, and now Terry Funk on the receiving end.
Well, there's no love lost between Terry Funk and the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, either, I can tell you that.
Fans, if you want to pick up your very own copy of some of the creative talent you see here on the NWA on the Nation Network, like Terry Funk, all you've got to do is get on your PlayStation 4, put in your copy of WWE2K18, go to the community creations, and do a search for hashtag One Nation. That's one, the number, and the word nation. And now, look at this. Big Man Vader. Full Nelson slam, and Sting just got nailed by the big man.
Look at the strength of this guy, deadlifting Sting from the ground into a gut-wrench power bomb, and there's not many people that can do something like that.
Follows it up with a big elbow drop, near 400 pounds of Big Man Vader coming down on Sting. Look at the face of Vader now as Sting really deep cinching that claw hold into the trapezius. And there's the tag made. We get a look at the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Going to work on Vader with the elbow. And now Dusty getting the upper hand, and Vader's in trouble. Dusty Rhodes, he hit him. The elbow finding a mark.
Dusty Rhodes continues to attack Vader, and now going after the leg.
Dusty goes out for the cover, gets only a 1 count, but I'll tell you right now, Dusty Rhodes is in control of Vader, and I'll tell you, I wasn't sure, but either of these two men would ever be able to control Vader.
Well, Vader right now having trouble even getting out of the storm that he's in. He's trying to get to some sort of clear spot where he can at least try to escape, but it's all over because Dusty Rhodes won't let him.
Just ran him into the steel ring post. Shoulder burst, and Vader shoving Dusty Rhodes off. But now the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, teeing up on Vader. Down he goes.
Vader rolls outside the ring, and that's where Sting is waiting for him.
Into the steel post. Vader's hurt. And he's bleeding. Vader is busted wide open. Dusty Rhodes standing by. Sting throwing Vader back into the ring. Dusty Rhodes down across there with that elbow. Vader trying desperately to make the tag, and he does. Now Terry Funk in the ring, taking the American Dream Dusty Rhodes down. But what condition is Vader in?
Well, I'll tell you, Vader's in all kinds of trouble. He's still outside the ring on the floor.
Oh, bionic elbow, and Terry Funk is down. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, 3, he got him.
Wow, what a win right there for the American Dream and Sting.
Fans, I'll tell you right now, that was one hell of an upset in my opinion. Not the win, but how they got it. Dusty Rhodes did a number on Vader. That was it, the bionic elbow right between the eyes, and Terry Funk was out cold as a result. Well, there are your winners. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the Icon, Sting. Fans, 1 week from tonight, we'll be back here on the Nation Network with the Clash of the Champions. Who's going to be the NWA World Champion? We're going to find out. We're going to crown NWA US Tag Team Champions. The Rock and Roll Express to defend the tag team titles against the Midnight Express and plenty more. We'll see you then.